know that there has never been a US presidential divorce in the history of America? Granted, there has been people like Trump and Ronald Reagan that have had divorces before they became president, but once in office and even after leaving, we've had zero. So the idea of it happening now, especially to a couple like the Obamas, is unprecedented. So why the hell is it trending on every social media platform right now? Well, political journalists are starting to come out now and saying that they are being told that the rumors are true. We got people pointing out irregularities in the couple's public presentation. There's a leaked DM. And then also, you chuck in a little wild rumor there of an affair with Jennifer Aniston, and boom, like that.
All right, folks. Today, we're diving into something wild. The Obamas' rumored divorce? Yeah, you heard that right. It's trending all over social media, and Dylan over on his page is out here laying down the drama. So let's react to this madness, break down the facts, and see if there's any truth to these crazy claims. Get ready, this one's going to be a ride.
Everyone's talking. And we don't really cover a lot of divorce or breakup gossip here on the channel, but since you guys have been asking me, is this true? And I think it's important to see the sources of what starts rumors so that you can decide for yourself. Alex, cue the edits, because fine, I will be your trashy gossip tabloid for the day. But you guys have brought this on yourself, because Alex and I, we don't do things in, like, half measures. So, let's stop the yap and let's get gossiping. Okay, let's start off the right way, okay? Michelle or Barack, neither of them have addressed this. There is also no concrete evidence like a leak of a picture of a divorce paper. Right now, it's all just whispers and rumors. Luckily, we are Rumor Daddy today, so it's in our jurisdiction. So for anyone that doesn't know, the Obamas have been married for decades, 32 years, well before Obama even ran for president, and they are still married to this day. That's a long-ass marriage. Granted, it wasn't always happy, they admit that. A couple of years ago, Michelle said herself that there was, quote, 10 years where I couldn't stand my husband. She said that these were the 10 years that they were trying to both build their careers and raise children at a young age.
Hold on a second. This right here, the whole 10 years, Michelle couldn't stand Barack? That's a bold claim. I mean, if you're honest, every couple goes through tough times, especially with the pressure of politics. But 10 years? That's a long stretch, man. Let's be real. There's no way it was as dramatic as some people are making it out to be. This is heavily speculated. And you've got to wonder why now.
And when Barack was asked about these comments she said about him, he said, let me just say this. It sure helps to be out of the White House and to have a little more time with her. Low-key, 10 years is a long time to hate. So anyway, it's not about that. And to be honest, despite publicly at least always maintaining that they are solid, rumors about their marriage and affairs even have been going on as long as pretty much the world has known the name Obama. But I think the trigger point that is, led to this fresh new wave of rumors seems to have started at Jimmy Carter's funeral. Obama was seen attending the event alone, even though it's custom for these former presidents to bring and attend these events with their partners. We saw George Bush and his wife, Trump and Melania, Kamala and her husband, Bill and Hillary Clinton. But Obama was there alone, without Michelle, and she said that she had a scheduling conflict and that she was on an extended holiday in Hawaii, which she was there without her husband as well. Now, this caused some speculation, of course, but it wasn't crazy until they announced that she also wasn't going to Trump's inauguration. And also, this time, they didn't even give a reason. And there was like this hallway moment where they were all walking through, and while everyone else was walking, in twos, Obama walks out alone. And to be fair, he did take the W for that one, because that aura walk, I'm not gonna lie, that slapped and it went viral. And while some really took this as like confirmation that their marriage is on the rocks, at the same time, another source close to the Obama said that Michelle skipped the inauguration because she didn't want to show support for Trump, which I think she's very publicly said she doesn't think he's fit for office. They've never really liked each other. There's also people pushing back saying like, Michelle didn't divorce her husband. She divorced politics. And they go on a lot about how Michelle has never really liked politics, etc., etc. Barack then posted this image for her birthday, which was supposed to tell the world, like, we're solid, okay? Stop chatting. But instead, people just started memeing about, like, you know, how awkward and far away they looked from each other, and why Barack would post such an unflattering picture of her. So it only made matters worse. I mean, I guess there's always going to be something. However, it goes deeper than those three events.
So Dylan's bringing up the whole thing about Michelle not attending Trump's inauguration. And yeah, she didn't go. But can we just acknowledge the obvious? Michelle has made it clear she doesn't like Trump. So her skipping out wasn't some major red flag about their relationship, folks. It was about politics, plain and simple.
Because last night you had a senior political correspondent talk about this, Tara Palemery, and what she had to say, kind of interesting.
I have been hearing this rumor that the Obamas are getting a divorce by reputable people. I'm not talking about TMZ. I'm talking about like very serious journalists telling me that they're hearing that the Obama divorce rumors are true. Do you agree with that?
Oh,
garbage?
yeah. I mean, I've certainly heard it for a while, even before Michelle said she wasn't coming to the inauguration, which also could be interpreted as another act of resistance, which would only make her like more, if that's really true and they stay together, like more of a baddie in the movement. Yeah, we've heard that for a long time. Like, I've just heard that they live separate lives. That's just what's happened, but they are kind of like America's sweethearts in a lot of ways. And it's so, I think it would be devastating. Like, I told some friends about it before it broke on the Daily Mail like a week or so earlier. And when they called me, they're like, oh my God, you were right. I didn't want to believe you. I think it's like actually devastating for people. Sometimes you see this too in a lot of like celebrity divorces that are being managed, that they put up the post like about their love for each other before the divorce. And it's sort of like a way to lay the groundwork to make people think like, oh, well, it was like amicable and they're good people and they want the best for each other. And I do think like there's not a lot of goodwill around Obama right now because he essentially was like orchestrated the pushing out of Joe Biden, right?
Now, also another major source for why this is all trending right now is a piece that was written on Substack by a pretty big blogger called Jessica Reed Krause. She has 1.3 million followers over on Instagram and almost 500,000 subscribers on Substack. And so with an audience that size, making the claims which I'll go through in a second, you know there's going to be some chat after. Now, just a little bit of context to who she is and what she talks about. She is fully in the Trump camp, so I can't imagine her being a big fan of the Obamas. She does seem fairly well connected, posting pictures with people like RFK and Donald Trump Jr., but she also does say on the front page of her Substack that she covers quality conspiracy theories and gossip. So not like the same, source as Reuters, but it is what it is. We are Gossip Daddy for the day. She said, whispers about cracks in their relationship has been circulating in DC for over a year now.
Okay, now we are hearing from a so-called reputable journalist. She claims she's heard the divorce rumors from serious sources. But let's not forget, journalism these days is more about sensational headlines than actual facts. It's convenient, right? You stir up the rumors, get people talking, and boom, it's a story. But are we really going to trust the people pushing these gossip-driven narratives? I don't know. Now, here's where it gets interesting. This Jessica Reed Krause, who's got over 1 million followers, she's fully in the Trump camp, folks. So do we really expect her to be unbiased about the Obamas? Let's just be clear, she's not exactly the most neutral party in all this. So can we even take what she's saying seriously? I am not sure.
But this feels like the first public proof of a marriage on the rocks, referring to Michelle not turning up to the inauguration. Proof seems like a little bit of a strong word to use. Continues by saying, the question isn't if, but when. If I had to guess, they will wait until after the inauguration to announce it. Timing, is everything, referring to them announcing their divorce. Now, the next part is where the whole Barack and Jennifer Aniston affair comes in. She talks about a DM that she received, and it said, he's with Jennifer Aniston, my old manager, now a friend. He's connected to our inner circle. At a gathering with Jennifer's friends, the affair came up casually. Jennifer admitted it. They were sitting with a psychic, which makes it sound surreal, but it's definitely not a secret among her closest friends. Okay, now, bringing that point up, let's talk about where the hell this separate rumor has started. Now, the oldest source that I could find about these two goes all the way back to 2014. And this is when The Economist published a satirical article imagining Obama having an affair with Jennifer Aniston. And even though it was satire, over time it was misrepresented or repurposed by tabloids. Then, if you fast forward to 2024, another major thing that started the current viral rumors was when a magazine called In Touch Weekly put those two on the front page page with the title, "The Truth About Jen and Barack." Like that. You know when you're like at a gas station or something, like that's the magazine that you would see. In the actual article, they literally didn't provide any concrete evidence as for why this affair might be real. But you know, people see the cover and you think there's got to be something to it, right?
Here we go. Jennifer Aniston? Really? We are talking about a rumor that has been going around since 2014? People are acting like it's breaking news, but it's literally old gossip recycled. And Dylan's talking about some DM that supposedly confirms an affair? Come on. If there is no real evidence, why even entertain that nonsense? This is just clickbait. No proof, just whispers.
Otherwise, why would they? And this went all the way up to her actually being asked about it on Jimmy Kimmel. And it's now being seen by millions of people. So this is what she had to say about that.
So this is a magazine that came out a couple of weeks ago. In fact, said the truth about Jen and Barack. Now, is there any truth to this? Or is it...
No, that is absolutely untrue.
Well, I know it's not true.
Yeah.
I just don't know if everybody knows.
Well, it is untrue.
Some people, it is untrue. So the truth about Jen and Barack is that there is no truth.
There is no
untrue.
truth.
You know Barack Obama.
I've met him once.
Met him once.
I know Michelle more than him.
What is there a truth about you and Michelle that we should know?
That is not true.
So, knowing that,
And you know, ironically, they were speaking about this in the context of wild rumors that have been fueled on by tabloids. So yeah, I mean, as of right now at least, those seem to be the main sources as to why the Obamas' divorce is trending right now. You could decide for yourself whether you believe those are reputable sources or just whispery gossip in the wind.
Look, at the end of the day, these Obama divorce rumors are just that. Rumors. No proof, no solid evidence, just gossip. Just let's keep it real. If Barack and Michelle really were divorcing, do you think they would just let these rumors fly without addressing it? They are too smart for that. So until we hear it from them, let's not feed into the chaos. All right, that's it for today, folks. Don't let these rumors get to you. Remember, just because something is trending doesn't make it true. We'll keep an eye on this, but for now, take it with a grain of salt. So here's the bottom line. While the rumors about the Obama's divorce are blowing up, there is no solid evidence to back them up right now. Sure, there are some interesting moments fueling the fire, Michelle skipping events, Obama's solo appearances, and even the wild Jennifer Aniston angle. But at the end of the day, it's all just speculation and whispers. Let's remember, the Obamas have been married for over 3 decades and have faced the spotlight like pros. Rumors like these aren't new for them, or for any high-profile couple really. Until either Barack or Michelle says something publicly, it's all just chatter. What do you think? Is it just another case of social media blowing things out of proportion, or is there something more to it? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and share if you enjoyed this breakdown. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.